Kanye's a fucking funny guy, dude.
Can you imagine how hard it must have been to find a jeweler to make that for him?
Oh man.
Let's see it. This is
I wouldn't
Piers
even
Morgan's
fucking. I
interview.
wouldn't even imagine. Hold on, fucking this shit. All right, so we're gonna be fucking covering the Kanye shit that's going on. I think this is the stream with Sneeko. I did see this shit. Apparently,
You
fucking.
still up to it?
Yeah, apparently fucking Sneeko was fucking, with Kanye and they were being interviewed or some shit by Plas Morgan. My man just walked out midstream.
The future
Just, like,
51st
Told
president
him
of
to
the
fuck off.
United
Yeah,
States.
future 51st president of the United States.
2 years ago, I
Sneeko.
interviewed Kanye Ye West on
Kanye.
Uncensored after he'd made global headlines for anti-Semitic outbursts. Most outrageously, he tweeted
Not
that he wanted
Kanye? No, he'll be the 50th.
Kanye
go
will be the 50th, yeah.
DEFCON 3
After
on
that,
Jewish
he'll
people.
make
It was
an
a heated
executive order
interview.
that the next president of the United States will be Sneeko.
Long interview. I held him to account. I told him his remarks were offensive.
I just
He
got
caused
stopped
many
by it,
people a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And he gave me some back, of course.
Right.
He called me a Karen.
Fuck you,
Fair
Fedra.
enough,
Called me a
I can
Karen.
take it. This we had a
Imagine being called a Karen by fucking Kanye. What the fuck? I never thought I'd see the day where Kanye is
mostly
crashing out
grown
so
up
fast.
conversation. These constant tirades against Jewish people.
Have you felt my pain yet? You haven't felt my pain.
You
don't want to feel my pain.
Well, no, hang
you don't
on.
hold You don't hold accountability to my pain. You're being a Karen.
Little
Did you
fucking
believe-
10-year-old girl trying to overpower a fully armored soldier is crazy work.
My man really just fucking pulled a fucking Assad. He's like, la 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 la. I'm gonna talk all over you.
Oh, God. Here we go.
That you have any form of mental illness?
I believe that I suffered from exhaustion.
You suffered from
I
exhaustion.
believe that I suffered from exhaustion.
He never
I
did. He
suffered
never said
from
no.
being lied to constantly by the people around me, by my
He's not lying.
management, by my ex-wife.
Do you still love?
The hell?
I think that's what happened.
But I'm not gonna act
Yeah,
like I'm not
I think he
scared.
honestly crashed out because of all that. Like all that is what like contributed to him just fully crashing out and being the Yi that we know today.
I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
Stop yapping. You know you're
think why
immune. Wait, did we not even... There's no shadows.
Doesn't necessarily have to be white, apparently.
So we just kill these guys with M4s,
Fucked up by dating.
and we just run away without grabbing their M4s with our empty
Fucked
pistol.
up
That's crazy
his
work.
entire life. That Cat Williams interview, it's kind of like, I feel like it will be one of those iconic interviews where people will go back on it and it will just become more real and more accurate every year.
Of Kim?
Yeah, bro, he's a prophet.
I absolutely.
Yeah, bro,
But
he's a
I'll
prophet.
love her for life.
That interview lasted
that's
2
awesome.
hours. In the end, we covered a lot of ground, and moments of tension.
Yeah.
And moments. I
2
think, of
hours, dude. That shit was 2 fucking hours long. There's no way. That
The
shit was
interview?
yeah, that shit was apparently 2 hours. Man.
mutual understanding.
I used to
Holy
never be able to listen to long,
Point, but he
like
had to
long
think
flow
about what
form
he wanted to
content.
say, and when he came,
Now I can.
he said it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
We'll have the top lawyers like a Johnny Cochran, Robert Kardashian level legal team.
Is this guy immune, Fader? What the hell?
At all of these contracts together. After that moment happens, then I will say.
This guy
I'm
took this guy
sorry.
a million years to load an M11.
Okay. If that's your position, That's clear.
Alright, he's dead.
Interview.
Oh, I gotta run.
Love you.
I got 2 bullets left and I can't even loot that guy. That's great.
He's back.
yeah,
back.
thanks for sitting back down. I'll change the subject now. Obviously, I've
He's
no
back.
idea what's going on in this guy's head.
He's back.
Everyone
He's a
Kanye
back
should have made
again.
the president.
Genius artist
Imagine.
with a global fan base and massive talent. He's lived most of his life under the microscope of intense fame, and that
How do I
pressure
kill these
alone
guys?
can make people
I can't even
behave
loot their
very
shit,
oddly.
dude. What the hell?
Back then, I was trying to understand if Ye had any regret
I got a
or
brick
Yay,
in the sword.
could have
Mr.
been
Yay.
a relatively isolated incident or some
Because he's nothing but a gay fish, gay fish.
kind of episode. I wanted to know if he understood the
Dude,
consequences.
oh my
that
god,
man
Chad,
will
that
win.
is so crazy how South Park really predicted. Like, that show, I mean, that episode did not age well for Kanye, dude. The
The Kim Kardashian one.
the gay fish episode, dude. Oh my god. Because now, technically, he is a gay fish, dude. My man just came out and was just talking about sucking his cousin's cock till like, he was like 14 or whatever. Like, bro, what
I
do
thought it
you...
was his female cousin.
No, bro, what? How can he suck a female's dick? He said he was the one sucking it.
I didn't listen to the song.
No, I didn't listen to the song. I'm telling you his tweets that he said. These were
You sound
tweets.
like your average English person.
These were tweets
Fucking
that
my
he said
cousins.
before Dave Blunt's even put out the song, dude. That shit is actually crazy, dog. My man straight up fucking said, I was sucking my cousin's cock till he was like 14 years, till we was like 14 years old. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Consequences for his words.
Yeah, Kanye's
but he
off
was
way too many
genuinely
drugs,
a
dude.
racist.
Yeah, no wonder he's suing his dentist, dude. This is probably why he's crashing out like this. Too much fucking nitrous
This is
oxide.
crazy.
Well, we now know just the
Yeah,
tip of
'cause
the
he put him on
iceberg
too much
as far
laugh
as the watching
gas.
public is concerned. Ye has spiraled in both his personal life and his business life. Most recently, he's taken to posting
Yeah, I'm
endless
sneaking the fuck
outrageous
outta here.
anti-Semitic slurs on X. He frequently professes.
And
He's got
Anti-Semitic
a
is
song.
pretty
It's called
pretty
Hail Hitler.
accurate.
It's
Yeah.
on his new album.
He literally has
coming
a
out.
song called Hail Hitler.
It's
Wenn du denn
Yeah,
es du denn Streiter? Yeah, dude, that ass.
yeah, that's the song.
It got banned on like on all
Nice.
platforms. Look it up.
Great love for
Is that
Adolf
nice?
Hitler. He poses
Look at this guy. Fucking just.
Fire ass song for real.
He just fucking. He just
God, I
fucking.
actually low key want to listen to this now.
Bro, yeah, you want me to stream it in the Discord?
Do it, bro. Do it.
Dude, no, I'm not gonna stream the song. I'm fucking watching this Plies Morgan shit, dude.
The Streifen?
This guy, dude, look at this man Kanye, bro. He's just dressed up in a black Ku Klux Klan outfit.
That sounds like a normal thing he would do.
Oh my god, dude. Yee, man. I'll give it to him, though. He's got balls, dude.
Misunderstood the villain, bro.
in swastikas
like
and
Thanos.
KKK costumes. He says things like Jews were better as slaves and they should be whipped.
DJ Academics.
We all know this because X has allowed him to
DJ
carry on
Bobby
doing it
D.
to his 33 million followers. I've argued
Which I totally support.
for a long time.
Oh, 100%.
Oh.
It should be shut down. It should be
Ooh,
stopped.
never mind.
Nope, I don't think so, Piers.
Well,
I
what
think he
happened
should be
to that
able to
shit?
say what he thinks. Even if it's stupid, he should be able to say
Yeah, that is true. You can't be. That's the whole thing with like, you know, things like the dark web and like freedom of speech. It's like, dude, these concepts only exist if it applies to anybody. You can't be picking and choosing who gets freedom of speech, or it's only freedom of speech when you do it, and when somebody else says something you don't like, you know, now all of a sudden they're this and they're that, and you can't, like, yeah, they could be this or that, but they should still have the freedom to say it, you know? Just like how it's your freedom to call him this and that, he should also have the freedom to say whatever he wants, even if it does make him look like a fucking idiot, like a complete absolute
Doesn't
moron.
apply to us Gentiles, Fader. The
Fucking,
government,
you know?
well, not the government. Whoever's got the most sway can tell us what we can and can't say.
Nay, dude, that was in Sleepy Joe's administration. It's not happening in this
what he
administration.
thinks.
Who knows at
Absolutely.
this stage?
True
Everything's so
free
goofy
speech,
right now,
yeah.
bro.
Nay, dude. And I'll vouch for Trump because usually when something happens to you, you'll want to, like, you know, like it'll mean, like, you know, how do I put this? Well, like, it's like that shit in Naruto, dude. When someone shares in the same pain, they'll understand, dude. They'll want to protect that thing, dude. And Trump, he's one of the first presidents that was actually affected by privacy and being kicked, you know, kicked off of every social media, literally trying to be silenced. They literally tried to arrest him. They literally tried giving him some bullshit ass court cases that were literally just nothing burgers. People still to this day call him a convicted criminal. Like, do you know what a convicted criminal? Do you know the definition of a convicted criminal? Motherfucker
Bro,
wasn't
the
even
minute
convicted.
First of all, for the minute they tried to shoot him, and then he just stands up and put his fucking fist in the air, I knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, they
I think it
literally
was
tried
over from that
assassinating
point.
him. Yeah, I didn't even bring that
Yeah,
up.
like,
Dude.
they probably like a Nassau call center, like, all right, we're losing black guys at a steady rate. Sir, what? The president's just been shot, and he looked like a badass after it. Fuck.
Ryan said 5. You guys work. In court right now.
Who's that?
Alonzo.
Waffle Stomper?
Yeah, fucking, but yeah, dude. It's crazy.
That's my opinion. I believe passionately in free speech.
But yeah, like,
cooking.
and honestly, I'll give you this. I'll give you the way that I see freedom of speech is the same exact response that the guy who created, you know, Onion and Tor browser and the deep web. I'll give you guys the same thing that he said. everybody has to have this or else it's ineffective. Because it's either everybody gets it or nobody has it. Because then once you start being able to, like, decide who does and has it, it'll be easy to trace. Like, when they made the deep web, originally the deep web was made by CIA agents to talk to other CIA agents, undercover and shit, and crazy places where they had to send, encrypted messages and this and that, basically trying to be secretive. And the only way to do that is if you have mass amounts of people on there. And the only problem is if you can't do that if the only people that are on there is a CIA agent. Because, every single time you log on, you'll be like, hey, dude, there's just a CIA agent in here talking. So the
Can
only
you
way...
imagine the last post on your platform is chicken jockey before Massad shuts you down, Fader?
Yeah, before the fucking Pakistanis shut my channel down for that fucking 5K views that I have on that fucking shit, shitting on
The
them.
test censorship.
Dude, I went to the gym with my
To sharing
conspiracy theorist
honestly
friend.
held opinions
He told me
in the
like
hope
60% of
of
posts on
posting
4chan came from like
vile,
IDF agents or
anti-Semitic
something.
insults,
Seems fine to me.
encouraging
Not IDF,
violence
Mossad agents or like
against
Israelis. What are the
Jewish
two?
people.
To be fair, that one I can agree with him on. I don't.
This
think
guy only drinks
encouraging
raw milk
violence
now.
Is good. Yep. All right.
He's a
That's
good kid, but I left for 3 months and he went down like a rabbit hole. Like it just got
tirades
fucking deep.
on a privately
Yeah,
owned
dude,
platform.
that's why I just wait till I start formulating an opinion. I just get massive amounts of information first, and then I'll just,
I just hate the government, Fader.
Platform has got
I
nothing to
work for
do with
government,
free
you know what I mean?
speech.
Hey, dude, the way I see it, I would rather have our government than any other government in the world, dude.
Oh yeah, I always tell it. I used to have
I can
like
call
life
him
talks
out for
about
what he's been
political
doing.
states and
I
like
put
histories
myself
and
in
shit with my
between
coworker, this
33
security guard, like nicest dude ever.
You see his post with
He agrees with the quote that I said is that we're the fairest empire the world's ever seen. We're
Yeah.
pretty fucking we're a pretty nice empire.
Yeah, dude, what other quote-unquote empire is going to allow you to sit here, be full-on broadcasting stream to the world, saying that you hate America, that we deserve 9/11, that you wish death upon all of our soldiers, and that you wish that they don't have fucking health insurance, and blah, blah, and this and that fucking, you're out here literally interviewing terrorists and comparing them to, like, Luffy and shit and glazing them. Bro, actually supporting terrorists, like, actually just doubling down and saying that the Houthis are right, and blah, 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 like, bro, what? Like, dude. Oh man.
Then you got the Brits shooting kids with fucking rubber bullets and killing them in live bullets because they wanted civil rights.
Yeah, dude. People
Who else
really
we got?
don't understand what they're doing, dude. Like,
'Cause a lot of Americans are dumb, dude.
yeah. And this is the best way that I could describe your average American, and this bitch fucking Frogan is gonna fall into this category. Back in the day, fucking, I forgot which franchise it was. They tried, making like a bigger burger for like fast food restaurants. It was called the 3/4 burger, like the 3/4 burger. And your average American didn't buy it and chose to get the 1/4 pound burger because they thought that a 1/4 pound burger was bigger than a fucking 3/4 burger. That's how fucking retarded we are.
Yeah, Fader, that'll do it.
And
Like,
that's why
I
that
was
burger
at-
doesn't exist. Literally,
I
look
was
it
at a
up.
brewery. I was at a brewery with my sister and her friends, like for her birthday like a year or two ago. I asked her who were the bad, I asked him who the bad guys were in World War II, and she said like the Australians or some shit.
Oh my god.
It just amazes me how so stupid it's not this. Like you could, it's like girls will graduate
Dude,
with like.
and
fucking
that's
4.0s
another
and be
reason-
The dumbest people I know.
And that's another reason why I have my stance, and I just be laughing at Nick whenever he be trying to defend Palestine. Dude, like, clearly you did not pay attention in history class, because, we're just reliving history right now, dude. Except World War III hasn't started, because if World War III started, then we would literally just be reliving history, dude.
Bro, I'm gonna get domed on the beaches of Taiwan like 5 seconds in by an FPV drone. It's gonna suck.
Like, we're literally, like, World War III starting from literally just repeating history, dude. Like, World War basically 1 and 2 started by Palestine, by the Palestinians, dude. The Black Hand, a Palestinian terrorist group, committed a terrorist action, which was the final straw that pissed off, the world.
That wasn't World War One.
Yeah, it was. The Black Hand,
That was
France.
the Serbians. That was the Serbians, bro.
Yeah, but they were still a Palestinian terrorist group. And they
They were
fucking...
Serbians.
Yeah, I know, but they were still a Palestinian terrorist group, and they fucking went to Palestine, and they fucking hid there. And the Palestinians refused to fucking, give them up. Like the, what's it called? The,
They
whatever,
were independent back then.
whatever nation
They were
fucking...
under Brits back then.
Yeah, no, but still, fucking, the Brits had nothing to do with that shit, dude. It was just between them and fucking whatever country Archduke Franz Ferdinand was from. Forgot what country this guy was. Austria.
Austria-Hungary,
Austria-Hungary. Yeah, thanks. Fucking they actually tried communicating with Palestine. They're like, dude, fuck it, give us the fucking terrorists, dude, or this is gonna be war. And that's literally what started the war. They fucking kept harboring them. And the same thing is happening today, dude. So it's
They
like,
didn't start World War One though, bro. That's just because of all the stupid alliances and fucking like, oh, you got Russia, I
no,
got
dude.
Germany.
If you actually
You
look
got
up
this,
what
I got
if
that.
you actually look up what started World War One, that is it. Obviously, that's not the sole reason, but I'm saying that's what lit the fire. Like they're
They
like
shot Franz Ferdinand and his wife, Fader.
like
You're
they
not gonna be happy if your leader gets shot.
like what I'm trying to say is that the gases and the gases and the matches were already there. Like the gasoline and the matches were already there. These motherfuckers just picked it up and sparked it.
There was a fucking like Diddy or a fucking term for it, like you know, like
That's what I'm trying to say.
like there's a
And-
term for it, like you know, like four letters, like you say like a word, but like stands for like each letter stands for
Yeah.
something. It was like alliances and like
Yeah.
monarchy, something like that.
And that's exactly what's
the problem,
happening
dude.
now.
Everyone was like, you did this.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening now. There's so many alliances like China and Russia and blah blah blah. And people are fighting like China and India. There's so many skirmishes around the world. People are beefing, and then fucking Palestine does this shit, just like
Yeah.
back then, dude. They're like the fucking match that lit the fire. And
The
then
problem was though, when the Black Hand shot, like when that guy shot him, he was like, after they shot him, like they were like, yo, we're gonna come into Serbia and occupy you guys because you shot our leader, and they were like, nope, Russia, holla.
like, bro, these guys are like historically, these guys are known for harboring fucking terrorists. Like, I mean, like, dude, Pakistan, not Pakistan, yeah, Pakistan and Palestine. Like, look at Pakistan, dude. That's literally where we found Osama.
They were in Bosnia, not Palestine, Fader.
No, I'm talking about Osama. They literally found him in Pakistan.
Oh,
dude.
Osama. Yeah, he was. You ever heard of the Battle of Tora Bora?
Yeah, dude, they literally fucking found him in Pakistan.
That was the first like fucking.
And then these
shit the
motherfuckers
fan
had the
moment.
balls to play like innocent, like the Pakistan and Palestine, like had the balls to be playing innocent. Like, bro, stop it. Just like stop
Well,
it.
Pakistan. Here's the thing with Pakistan. There was a guy on Rogi. I don't know, was it Rogan? Or it was another like one of those military podcasts, like special forces guys. And this guy was talking. They always said that there was two Palestine like CIAs basically. One which is like fucking basically like terror supporters and shit, like Taliban supporters and shit. And the other ones were actually like dudes who were like old school and like hated them.
Yeah, dude, and that's what I mean by
If you ever
fucking.
seen SEAL Team, it's in that. They're
in it-
sketched out about it.
And what I mean by innocent, Chad, is I don't mean that they're at fault. I mean that they're not victims, like how the whole world likes to portray them. You know, where it's like, oh, it's okay to hate Jews and blame Jews for everything, but Palestine is completely innocent. Like they didn't do absolutely nothing. Like no, dude, both sides are equally as fault. But to sit here and pretend that like IDF is like fucking baby killers and fucking like, bro, these motherfuckers are actually going out of the way to try to get the civilians out of there. I don't see fucking Hamas doing none of that. So it's like, I don't know. If you even try to protest Hamas's like Hamas has literally like a fucking 5% approval rating in there. If you even try to protest Hamas in Palestine, you're fucked. You literally get killed.
That's what happens when radicals take over, Fader.
Yeah. So it's like, like me personally, if I was a Palestinian, I would want IDF there.
Ooh, we got a new gun.
It's like, I don't know, dude. It's just like sometimes common sense just be leaving, dude. Like, yeah, you might not agree with these guys and you might not like them, but as of right now, your government doesn't give a shit about you and you have literal terrorists controlling your shit. So sometimes you have to just put your pride away and just allow some help, dude.
However, our producer
That's what people don't want to
spotted
admit.
that he was in Spain with his friend Sneeko, and we invited both of them on
Name
for an
drop.
interview. They very quickly agreed, and Sneeko spent several days talking about it. But they mucked us around.
Yeah.
A significant
These zombies weird as
expense,
hell.
both in time and money, to me,
looks
my
like a
crew in
pipe.
Spain.
Oh, shit.
So they fucked him around. Okay. Why am I not surprised?
It's an infected
And
soldier.
my team here in London.
Fucking fed
More
Right.
importantly, he didn't turn up.
Oh, he has
yesterday.
ammo at least.
What?
And said wanted to do it today.
Oh, God, ammo
Why
on
not?
both
It
these
seemed to me
guys.
then it might all just be a stunt. But I went ahead and said, okay.
This guy's like
well, then I'll
nodding
do it
out
today. Ye told
fucking,
Sneeko
like,
not to be offended
fentanyl right now.
if he stormed off very shortly before
Yeah, he told
today's
Sneeko
interview
not to be
started.
offended.
You
Oh,
can judge for
no,
yourself
I'm
how it went and whether
offended.
Ye has any respect or frankly
Fucking
any
hate that word,
marbles. I'm
bro.
not a shrink.
Where
But if you're
just
so
be fucking
delusional or
offended and
fragile,
shit.
you don't expect a journalist to ask you
Hit him with the pipe,
questions
Vader, hit him with the
about
pipe, hit him with the pipe, hit him with the
Hitler.
pipe.
You should probably talk to somebody other than me.
I can't
Yeah,
lie, the
that,
hand-to-hand combat is kind of fun in this
He's
game.
right. Piers is right.
You're just right, dude.
Yeah.
If you're
True.
getting that offended, dude, you probably shouldn't
What
be doing it in here.
frankly, was a farce.
I'm getting your multi-tracks.
I actually think that Piers has been incredibly fair to super controversial people.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Black
Destiny,
Israelites
he
though,
was fair
Fader?
to Hassan.
Yes.
He was fair
They
to Andrew Tate.
basically dress up like Ninja Turtles.
He was fair to a lot,
and
like he is. I unironically
there was a comedian. He like walked by them in Atlanta,
Actually, low-key, yeah. He was even fair.
and they
with
like,
that
yo, look
guy.
at this
Who was
fucking
that guy,
traitor with a
the
white woman.
Palestinian-
And he's
I think he was like
the girlfriend was like
like
dumb. And
comedian or
it wasn't even
something
white.
like
She was fucking
And he
Asian,
had
bro.
gone a number of times. I
And she
thought
went
that
to
was
them,
really good
and
too.
you got the head guy with like the microphone.
I
Like,
forgot the
I'm
guy's
not
name.
white. I'm Asian.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't give a
I think,
fuck.
yeah. Basim Yusuf. Yeah, exactly. I could
Those
be
guys
saying
are some
his name
wacky
wrong.
dudes,
Excuse
though.
me if I am.
Right now. I'm about to step in this interview, but I can hop back on in about
fuck are we
whenever it's
going?
done. That nuance right there,
open up
it's
the ceiling tile for you, are we?
idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that
you-
I've
what
done
do
for
you
so
respect-
many
okay,
years.
what-
Yeah.
what
Man
are
said
you
there's so
talking
much
about?
love.
What are
He
you
keeps talking
talking
about
about?
Hitler. Yeah, this guy.
My struggle.
I have to admit,
I think I
this
got
is
that shit on my
somewhat
Kindle.
entertaining. You know, this is going to be
He's right. Sneako's right. This shit's funny, bro.
It's fucking hilarious.
laughed at by many people.
What's,
It's not what I
what's
expected, but
entertaining?
that was funny.
Ye West is rarely out of the headlines at the moment.
Where
It's
the
fair
hell
to
am
say
I
the
going, bro?
headlines are equally rarely positive. The rapper, producer, and fashion designer is currently
My
working
NPCs
on a
just
new
walking
album,
in circles.
several
It'd be
new
nice if they could
tracks.
tell me what the hell we're doing.
preview
Oh,
Do you
no.
guys think if the Hail Hitler song gets popular enough, they'll play it on the radio?
Was that violent?
Mr.
Like,
Waffle
what if it
Stomper.
gets?
Yo.
What if it's like
Fake.
Hail, and
Waffle
then they have
Stomper.
like they
Yo.
mute who it
Yo.
is?
Man,
Like, cause
what are you doing?
Hongjong.
Hoon.
play it in all
Yo,
the
Yo,
states.
are y'all
in the
familiar with the
South.
Hootenanny?
No, not familiar with no
God.
hoot nanny.
People call in. Yeah, I've got a song request. It's
up,
from the
man?
new
You guys wanna
oh,
play Enlisted?
shit.
I could play for a bit.
Recent
Yeah,
live
but
stream
squad
with his
here.
friend Sneeko. And both
Oh,
Sneeko
yo,
and
Sneeko.
Ye join me.
Sneeko, I never
now.
thought I'd see the
Welcome,
day where
to
Sneeko and Ye are
Uncensored.
doing a
Yeah,
fucking-
we haven't spoken for
Chris
a while.
just
How are
confirmed to
you?
me that he's a black Israelite.
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, dude,
I don't use the
I've been
term West,
confirmed
you
that
know, the
a
whole
while ago.
drop the slave
Appreciate
name
it.
Got the
idea.
Ninja Turtle outfit,
Okay,
Fader.
so we just call you Ye, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Sneeko is a cuck.
Okay,
dude.
well, look.
You see him there sitting in the cuck.
I
chair.
can't stand that guy Neon.
I can't. I don't even want to hear his
When I
name.
last
dude.
interviewed, we had a
A lot of guys that I can just physically beat the fuck out of, I just really don't like.
That's crazy.
He's an industry plant, dude.
How about
There's no
that?
way that
100%, dude.
Oh,
Bro,
I
I
know
saw,
who-
yeah,
I
you got
saw
that
when
shit
he
on.
first came to the scene too.
When I
When
last
Aiden
interviewed,
Ross
we
put
had a
him to
long
the scene
conversation.
to talk to
And
Andrew Tate, and
since then,
that was
a
his
lot has
first time
happened in
ever
your
like
life.
in the big
so I'm
spotlight, and
grateful
he
for the
looks like
opportunity
such
to
a
try and
dweeb. He
talk
talked like
to you
such a
about something.
dweeb.
I want to strangle him, dude.
Of course.
So bad,
How
bro.
would
He
you
kept
say
trying to be funny when he
your life is
just
at the moment?
wasn't. Whole chat was roasted. They're like, who the fuck? Even Andrew
mean,
Tate was like,
you
who
see
the
that
fuck
view?
is this nobody, and why is he talking
Yeah.
to me? And then after that, he actually blew up.
So
Like, I'll
your
give
life
it to
is
him.
good?
He did.
You know who I really can't stand Loki lately? Bobby Altoff. She had like a husband and a
Judge it
kid, and
on
she
the
abandoned
view
them just to
as
go around
the
fucking
answer to
football
how my
players and
life
shit.
Yeah,
On
fuck
The
Bobby,
View?
dude.
Judge me by the view.
I mean, low key, I
Well,
could
the view
put
is where
it,
you
I put
live.
it to the
I've been there.
mattress.
It's a
Can't
beautiful
lie.
place.
Of course,
and
but
for-
man,
oh,
she's a
that's
bitch.
you.
How your
You
man,
seem
how you
very
feel if you're
relaxed and
her, like,
happy. That
husband
is
or
in direct
ex-husband now?
contrast
Your
to
wife
go.
thought
your public
Yeah.
image
Black
at the moment
rappers,
over the last
when you have
couple
to
of
deal with the
years.
Nay, she's fucking football
led by
players.
your ferocious-
She fucked rappers.
Well, hang
She
on, let me
probably
finish the
fucked Drake.
question. Led by your ferocious.
Well, I was sussed out when she did that
I
bed interview. If I was,
disagree. It's
I'd be coming in there with a fucking handgun. I can't lie.
Dude, she just got divorced during that.
Being able to
Like,
just
Yeah.
express
No, she was still
who they
married
really
during that
are
part, Fader.
and have been able to go through the war
Yeah.
of being attacked by the banks, being attacked.
I mean, yeah, you
you
was
know,
attacked by
by,
banks. That's
uh,
true.
The banks.
He was
That's the
attacked by
best way.
Jewish bankers, Fader.
Yes, Hamas supporter. Terrorist supporter.
Well, let me shoot this down the head.
Let me know when you link up with Hamas over there and you exchange weapons.
Nay. I'm a big IRA guy. Not
And who's
Hamas.
in the
For Palestine, right?
PLO, baby. My buddy is in with the Irish Defense Forces, and he's a peacekeeper, but they don't really do shit besides sit there. And there was like their bases in the Israelis
Be
like to shoot
attacked
at
by the
UN
banks
troops
and to
sometimes.
still be
It's
here
kinda
with this
crazy.
view. is
Yeah.
you know, that's
Yeah,
the win.
fucking.
So
where
I
the
think
fuck
that's
are they?
our
Like, that's a pretty
contrast,
nice
your
place.
contrast.
Lebanon?
Okay, but the point I was going to
I'm
make
not going to say
is
the
that
brace of the doctor.
I watch what you put out on X. You got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most
Yeah,
followed
I'm surprised
people.
he hasn't been
Wait,
banned
now
on X
look, now
yet.
look right now. You're not gonna
Trump got
take,
banned, though, when he
you're not
photos
gonna
Twitter.
take inches off my dick, bro. Like,
You're not gonna take inches off my dick.
He smiled a little bit on that. He thought that shit was a little funny.
Yo, this
Let's
clicker is
be
so
honest,
OP
that
as fuck.
shit was
He's fighting
funny.
me, Fader.
You're not gonna take inches off my dick.
This game is annoying. I'm playing the last
look
of Us
right now.
Online.
You're not gonna take,
And I understand
you're
now
not
why
gonna
I played it
take
my whole life.
inches off my dick, bro.
You're gonna take
Like,
inches
how
off my
many
cock.
followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
How many inches?
Okay, headshot.
How many inches?
Bro, we are
The whole 5 minutes you watch here is
Huh?
about his fucking follower list.
What are you
We're
talking about?
his followers. This whole inches off my
Reload.
dick, how many numbers it is.
Yeah,
it's
I
talking about
know.
his following count.
This is why we're fucking laughing at him, dude. Inches off my cock.
Fucking retarded.
And you know what what we were talking before? That South Park low key kind of like that episode about the gay fish, dude, that did not age well with Kanye, man.
Oh no, dude.
My man is
No.
actually a gay fish now. My man was sucking his cousin's cock till he was 14.
Dude,
bro.
there's
That's crazy.
a friend on
So
TikTok
back.
where it's literally Kanye talking, like in the South Park
I think you
thing.
could do the study. You got a whole staff.
was
over
writing
there.
over
I
it
thought it was
saying,
32
so
million.
what? I
How many
sucked
is
my
it?
cousin off.
So what a
you know?
second
Because
cousin.
I gay fish.
No,
It's just
I
a
mean,
gay
don't
fish.
don't help them out. You know
It's
what I mean?
what I
Like,
said.
I'm told it's
cousin.
33 million now, so congratulations. You're
He fucking,
slightly
this man right
bigger
here
following
sucked
than I
his
thought.
cousin off till he was 14 years old.
No, congratulations.
That's
your
not what I
information
sucked
is
my cousin
correct.
off.
You're not just some, dude trying to sell. I'm a gift, bro. You know
Dude,
what I
I'm a
mean?
gift.
Why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or?
I have not
graduations
played
or
your
at
new fucking song, whatever that is. Vinduden estuden estraitam.
funerals
Yeah,
or when
I'm
your
looking at
child
Hail
was
Hitler.
born. You know,
It's actually a banger, dude.
He's
That's
actually a
what I was
banger.
thinking, bro.
That's a banger.
Wasn't he talking about sucking
All my
his
niggas,
cousin's
Hail Hitler. Hail Hitler.
Oh,
All my
no.
niggas, Hail Hitler.
You didn't fucking,
Yo, why don't you react to that, dude?
you didn't fucking, what's it, because I get
That's probably a
copyrighted
banger,
off
bro.
rip, and I'll get my fucking channel deleted. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Fucking, what's it
That
called?
song's probably a
Wasn't he talking about sucking his cousin's cock in that song too?
No, it's in the album. It's on the album. It's not in that song, dude.
It's in the
You
different
gotta
song?
diversify the music, dude. That's
It's in
a
a-
different song. It's a
It's in
whole
a different song?
It's,
Well, I thought
song's
that was
called
that song.
Cousin.
I don't know. I'm just going
That
based off what I
song's
saw on
called
social
Cousin.
media, dude. I don't fucking
That
keep up
song's
that
called
shit.
Cousin.
Cousin
and
fucker?
it
It's called
goes-
Cousin
It goes more
fucker?
like, I sucked my cousin up till 14. Yeah.
Yeah. I sucked them off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold. Let me listen to this banger real quick.
We'll play like a first. What did Angel Joe say? I think it's like 30
Yeah,
seconds.
I didn't even listen to that fucking song, Cousin. But if you want to hear him sucking off his cousin,
Nah,
that
I'm talking
song's
about
called
the song
Cousin.
you were talking about. The fucking.
Oh,
the,
you might get banned off
the-
YouTube if you play that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
can't
What-
find-
Yeah, no,
oh,
I'm not
World War
even. I'm not even
III.
risk
Is that
it.
the
you
name of the
take
song?
somebody that's living like
It's
a.
literally called
True,
I
bro,
Hitler.
true.
Yeah, I'm not
I
listening to
remember
that shit.
very
so I can't.
clearly
And
we would
it says,
listen
"I
to
Hitler" for
Gold
like 10
Digger
minutes.
on the way to school.
I want to see. I want to hear.
Freshman
Probably a
year
banger.
of high
Banger.
school.
It is a banger. You cannot deny it's not a
2004,
banger.
2005.
Hold on, Chad. I gotta call my
I mean, he
mom.
made a song years ago called Black Skinhead.
That's
I've
crazy.
seen reactions to
He
the
did that.
video.
Yeah, there's so many reactions to it right now. That's the only thing you could get.
Wait.
You can't even get the song.
God damn it! I knew something was wrong with the card.
This is kind of fire.
Nigga, I'll live it. All my niggas, I mean, they on
This
Twitter.
is it's so
Yo,
stupid.
this is low key hard.
Dude, it gets harder. Just wait for it. He has like instrumentals and shit in the back.
This guy's like, no, I don't want to like this song. He's like, I don't want to like this song.
Dude, the music video is crazy too. He had like
I
a
can't
whole bunch
find
of
it.
black people saying it. Here,
Of
I
course.
literally I screen
Yo.
recorded it.
Alonzo, you know who the first news outlet to come up with this song is on a hit news? Fucking
Daily
Jerusalem Post
Wire.
Vader. Jerusalem Post
mine was,
Vader.
mine was Daily Wire on my shit.
I'm trying to find a music video
Here, come to my screen.
You're
Can
not
you
gonna
watch my
find it,
stream
though.
on Discord?
on my phone probably.
Yeah.
Oh
Here,
my
watch.
Wait, I think I
God.
found it.
Yeah, I literally screen recorded it
Of
when
Lennon.
Well, this goes to
Michael
Minecraft.
Jackson,
Go to
and you just
this.
take all this time to just
Go to Twitter,
like
you'll
that
find it on Twitter.
nuance right there. It's
I literally have it right
idiotic.
here.
It just
You,
shows the hate that you
go
put
to my
out for
stream. Let
people
me know
that
if you
put
can see my
love.
stream.
There's so much love in
What
the
are you,
art that I
with
put
all
out.
due
There's
respect,
so many.
yeah, what
Yeah.
are you talking about?
No,
I
it's
haven't
all off
said
the internet.
anything.
What are you talking about? It's
taking
30.
it down, bro.
Okay, now you're not taking accountability or
I've
responsibility.
literally, you said
And,
that
you know,
you
we'll-
implied I haven't
we'll
played your
rewind.
music. Of course I
I
played
need,
your
I
music.
need, I need.
Of course I played your
no,
music.
no, sir. This is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count.
Okay.
We can circle back and we can count.
I was gonna post it on my YouTube shit, but
Where's he gone, Sneaker?
Where'd he go?
yeah, I don't see
Yeah,
anything
that's
see
it for Yay. But it's nice to meet you,
That's it
Pierce.
for yay.
Where's he gone?
I think
now
he's
you
just
can
going
see
back
on
to
the
work.
clip.
There's several things he's working on. I was not.
I know what he's working on.
Leave like this, but it seems like
What,
he's upset about
Bro, this sounds like a song you
so
could
it's
play on
all
a
just a
boat, not
game,
gonna
is it?
lie.
Do you remember?
Dude,
This is
Kanye
like
West
he's
gotta
had
have
so
every
many
single
crash
version
outs.
discovered.
Yeah, Kanye's like the
Do you
king of
remember
crash outs.
whenever
dude.
he put the Jewish star and the
I
swastika
remember all the
together?
dudes in the music video were saying it too. Like you see them saying
Do you
it.
guys remember that?
Dude, how much they?
I feel
pay
like
you
I feel like I forgot
you know
about that
blackface?
until right now.
I mean, white people.
Oh yeah, the
I forgot about
background
that one.
music.
Yeah, I did too. There's been so many crazy
gets
things
lit.
that have happened. We just forgot about that
Bro,
one.
this is actually a fire song.
Galactic Genius. Yeah.
Is that the
Twitter
idea?
follows.
I don't understand.
What's
it.
up with these outfits though?
I mean, life is a video game, is it?
No, I just wonder what the point of this
What?
exercise was. Was he supposed to do an interview or not?
Are we gonna hit a Roman salute in this music video?
Are you supposed to do an interview? But I mean, the amount of Twitter follows, something like that, it's patronizing for no reason. You said his name
Fuck you,
incorrectly.
Nico.
You know his name is Yay. This is very public.
You know
about
his
that.
name is Yay.
Hopefully we could do it. I think this was good. We were prepared
just
for a
like
good
cavemen.
interview. But come on, you
Wait,
know what
wait,
you're-
didn't they fuck
Is-
him
is
around
this
for
supposed to be
days
alien
too about
Yeah,
the
they
interview?
fucked him around for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, but
What
then
do you
he
think
adds
I'm
the
doing?
Hitler speech in the song.
I think you were
Well, this
trying to
one, this one.
patronize.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna listen to that shit, dude.
very
I've
intentionally
heard that speech
by
before.
getting those two things, you know,
Back in
under
my
his skin.
Roblox
Maybe
days.
it could have been about past interviews or because of what happened yesterday. But
I can't
mean,
hate this song.
This information is not that
Yeah,
difficult.
I know,
to
because
get
you're a
right.
terrorist supporter. Of course you'd
No,
love
just,
it.
the song is actually good if you take out the words.
Yeah, we called him Yay, and we got his Twitter following count wrong by 1 million, from 32 to 33 million. Also,
This might
for the
be
record, you guys dig.
Let me send this to Uncle Tom. I would like him to call him Uncle Tom.
He did. Piers introduced him as Yay.
I send this to
He
him.
did. To Piers' credit, he
My
did.
best friend's half Israeli. He'll probably like it.
Us around yesterday, and you seem to find that very entertaining and
Yeah, 'cause they're
amusing
taking
in
that
your
shit
live
off
stream,
the
which I'm
internet.
sure you will now.
Wait, what's
I'm gonna
And
send
you
this to
seem
my
to
cousin.
find that
He-
very
my
for
cousin
the
Ryan,
ring
he has,
count
like, these
wrong by
tattoos.
1
He
million.
loves Kanye West
From
lyrics.
32 to 33
I'll be
million.
like, this is what you got
Also,
tattooed on
for the
you, bro.
record, you guys dicked us around yesterday, and you seem to find that
Did
very
you guys
entertaining
dicked us
and
around
amusing in your
yesterday?
live
You
stream,
fucking
which I'm
called
sure
me
you will
cuckface
now.
pony soldier.
You kept all my crew in Spain and
text my
here
cousin every time I
waiting,
visit, like, I'm
and then
kinda
wasted
suck
their
dick off
time.
Kanye West,
And then you got
baby.
us all back now, and you've wasted our time again. And you again may find that funny and entertaining, and that's fine. I don't. I think it's a total waste of everyone's time and effort and money.
He's right. The thing is, he's
He
fucking
is
right.
kinda
Piers
right,
has got
though.
a point. Yes.
Waste everybody's time and money here, dude.
Nico and
Well, I mean, it is. I was ready for the interview
Yeah,
yesterday.
dude,
too.
both
My
of them
time
are
is
actual
important as
cucks.
well.
That's probably why they're together right now.
Yeah,
Oh, they're both actually ultimate cucks. They both actually are cuckout. IRL, that's yeah.
Regardless if it was wasted.
Bro,
we had-
he's You know.
They are, they are.
You know. You're smiling because you know you dicked them around. You know you
How many
dicked them around.
clickers? How many clickers are left here?
You
Play
know
Mafia,
it's
Alonzo.
happening.
You're gonna get Mafia Old Country on the 8th.
That was when the gameplay trailer came out.
No,
And,
dude,
uh,
August 8th. Mafia Old
28th.
Country.
August
No,
28th.
No, it's the 8th, dude.
Is it the 8th?
Yes,
Oh, the
dude.
28th.
I'll look it up right now, dude.
Yeah, look it up. But
Mafia, Old Country.
yeah, dude. Obviously, dude. Monster Fight 2 is my favorite game of all time.
No.
August, yeah, I
come
told you,
on.
dude. The game is
but-
scheduled for release PlayStation, Windows, and Xbox Series XS on August 8th, 2025.
That's
Developer Hangar 13,
I'm
2K
thinking
Games.
it. Well, they also
Check
just
that.
showed gameplay trailer. On,
Yeah,
on
Chad, I'll
May
probably
8th.
get Mafia Old
I'm really
Country.
referring to.
Actually, want to get into a
But
Mafia game.
but you know what's the only thing that's like, if you want to get into Mafia game, you gotta play Mafia 2. 'Cause you know
Nah,
what they did to Mafia fucking Old Country? That has never been done in a Mafia game is they
What?
took out open world.
Really?
You can't even explore Sicily.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be more like
So it's an open world game?
it was an open world game. You can do an open world right now, but you
Damn.
you can't explore Sicily, which is it'll be
Damn.
more like an Uncharted series. But Uncharted is good, so it's still
To
gonna be
admit,
like
this is somewhat
good.
entertaining. You know, this is going to
But
be
you know how Uncharted
laughed
was.
at by many
Yeah.
people.
Uchi's
Well,
playing
it's
Uncharted right
not
now.
entertaining.
so-
Yeah.
That was funny.
That
Well,
was really
to
good.
be
That was
fair,
funny. Yeah.
Sneeko, I think is
Sneeko,
right.
you probably think you getting cucked by your girl is funny, bro. Like, stop that.
We are. This
He was
it is
on
funny.
Piers Morgan.
Are we fucking
Undeniably
playing
walking off
enlisted, you waffles
right into the
knockers?
beginning of an interview is funny.
It's
Yeah.
installing an update
Oh, you guys
for
want
me.
to hop on Enlisted? I'm down.
Let me just grab a soda or something. I definitely gotta do a workout
Out of
because I'm
interest,
trying to lose
what-
weight again, boys.
out of
But I
interest, what-
ate 2
what
egg
do you
sandwiches
do
from the
with
cafeteria like a fat fuck.
Yeah, I had a McGriddle for the first time in a while. Kind of felt
The
Oh,
disgusting.
those are good, bro.
I love McGrits.
It was so
McGrits are
fucking
fire.
good, dude.
Bro, I had 2 egg
I
everything
love where
bagels with bacon,
society
hash
is
browns,
going.
scrambled egg, and
I
salt.
really
2 big
do.
boys.
I think this is
Yeah,
amazing.
Did I get one?
Natural,
Fuck.
you made that, or if it's like
Effective.
like
Out of
not the
interest, what
McGriddle
do
shit,
you
those are
do
good.
with him?
I'm just gonna starve myself.
So what
the
do
rest
you
of the day, I
do with
guess.
them?
I'm working on several films right now.
Babysitting
I am
you?
streaming out here. I'm editing.
Uh-huh,
And I work
Defending him
on things
on
behind the scenes.
Piers Morgan.
Some inspiration for art. I'm just there
I
to
like Piers Morgan.
If you're
Try to
still
help people
recording,
out.
I love Israel. I do not
let me ask
support
you the
Kanye
questions I
West
would
for
have
any
asked
kind of
him.
his
So, I
music and his
mean, out of
activities.
interest, what is with
Don't
his
listen to him,
obsession with
YouTube. He's
it?
100% a
My
Hamas
name
50 supporter.
is
I'm not
Nick
gonna answer
Reichert,
questions on
okay?
his behalf.
Yeah.
Oh,
My name's
oh,
Brandon
oh.
McAllister.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that, you fucker. Oh
I mean,
man,
it's
dude.
in my name, bro.
Do you remember when we were on the train, dude, and you did that shit, bro? And Bradley got the ticket sent to his house.
I didn't
Dude.
actually send it to his house.
It was you or Keith, dude. It was you or Keith. No, somebody actually did because then he showed up to Grand the next day.
Use, like some random kid's name whenever you got in trouble or something.
Oh yeah, my name's
Or
Bradley
something.
McAllister.
Literally, he's dropping a track today called Heil.
Like whenever I got a ticket on the train or anything
My
like
name is
that,
Kevin
I would
McAllister.
always say Bradley McAllister.
What is that when you
Did he
like don't have your
actually
ticket and they
drive
fucking
The guy
yeah,
from Home
go to
Alone,
your
Kevin
house?
And I'd be
McAllister.
like, I did my
Spotify
phone's
is
dead, so you
how-
can't
is
call
how
my
it
mom,
works.
and
Spotify.
I don't have any fucking information. I'm a kid.
My mom's
just trying
dead,
to
so
get
you can't
home.
call my
Guys.
mom.
And they'll be like, all right, we're gonna send you
Spotify
this
hasn't
thing.
My
fucking
name's
Video.
Frank Flynn. I live in
He's not there.
Virginia
He's
Ave.
literally dropping a
You
track
could
today
literally
called
put
Heil
whatever the
Hitler.
fuck you
Why are
wanted
you
in
happy
there.
to be associated with somebody like
There
that?
was like
Out of
this black
interest.
dude, like a hood dude on the train.
I'm
Coming
not
home
gonna
from work
speak
one day, and I
on-
was sitting
on
right
his
behind him, and the
his
fucking
visual.
I'm asking
it
you,
was like a
I'm
fucking
asking
old
you
dude,
why
white dude,
you're
was like a
happy to
fucking
be associated
conductor,
with
and they were like
somebody who
pressing.
most of
And
the
the white dude was like,
world
"What are you
believes is now
talking
a
about?" Bro, he's
rampant
shugging his arms like he's
anti-Semitic.
nonchalantly, like he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna call the cops on you." And then the guy ended up.
And
ended
you-
up letting the guy get off.
You know they don't care anymore. They'll call the cops on you. They don't even the train anymore.
Yeah.
That's a
They
Sneeko
There's too many people
W.
who steal from the train. That's why there's a
Back in the
surcharge.
day,
It
back in the
is.
day, they
That
would
is a
never call the
Sneeko
cops.
W.
They would
He's
just
right.
take you off next station. Now they don't even give a flying fuck. They'll
Yes,
call the cops.
they're both.
Dude, I got like the
farming.
whole
I love
sergeant
this.
fucking academy fucking waiting for me at
You
Jamaica
the days we're
Station.
going to release the
I was
song
like,
doing
yeah,
an interview with him. So we're
I
all
was like, getting off
involved
next
here. It's not
station.
like I'm the only one
And he
complicit.
walked away, and I
the
thought
reason
like
I
I got
wanted to get
cleared.
him on was because
As soon as I
don't
got
think
off,
anyone
dude, literally
holds
the
into
sergeant
account
was there, like
anything he
5
does
other
on X, and
officers
in fact,
were
he
there.
deliberately
It was
breaches
insane.
all of X's rules.
And I was like, dude, I'm
And
gonna
he
miss my
does it-
train. Like,
I do
we
have
just
to
do this.
admit
He's like,
that
pay for it.
Piers
and we'll let
Morgan
you go.
trying to actually interview him in a legit way. I do feel
Yeah,
like
that's a
this is
disservice
kind
to
of a
Ye,
move,
honestly.
because I do think that most interviewers don't want to do that,
I
and
feel like
Piers
this guy-
going to
Like,
guy,
like
Chris,
Ye kind of like
racially
fucked
profiled.
himself. He kind of fucked himself doing this shit, walking out, because it just makes him look like a fucking, like, he can't even handle having a conversation. He just looks like a toddler doing this shit.
just take the gloves off and do that. I do think is good.
India, Pakistan right now.
Huh?
with impunity and is allowed to do
India,
it,
Pakistan.
whereas millions of other accounts get suspended for far less offences.
It's gonna be my
So
next
I was
vid,
going to
dude.
ask him directly, which is why I mentioned his ex-following. I was going to ask him about what he puts on X and why he does this, why he continually attacks Jewish people, why he continually celebrates Adolf Hitler. And then I'm curious about, given he's not there, I can't answer these questions, what your association is with this guy and whether you're comfortable to be associated
Whatever,
with
that's what they
somebody
voted
who
for.
most people consider to be
No, like, it's
an
hilarious.
anti-Semite.
I think I just answered this question. And these are good
Tell them
questions.
how other liberal men
Occurred to you the irony of the fact that everybody
And then I
that
go- I
is
meet this girl from Boston
surrounding
with a fat ass.
and
She's
supporting
like a liberal. She's like, "Oh my God, thank you for all you
Kanye
do."
and
Blah, then I
that's
tell-
like
said some
pro
left-wing shit.
Hitler,
She's like, "Oh my God, I'm in love."
that none of them are white.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's kind of funny, isn't it? Like, it's kind of ironic.
Oh, yeah, it's ironic.
I think I just answered half.
We
of
haven't
that
answered
one.
the question, have you?
But I mean, if I did, you said, "What are you doing out here?" And I said, "I'm doing films and I'm reporting behind the scenes and I'm streaming and I'm editing
fuck
and helping
Trump.
fulfill
He's
the-
terrible.
He said I'm fucking streaming behind the films and like my girlfriend's cocking me behind the scenes.
No, I don't. I'm not a music guy. And if you wanted to get questions
Crazy.
about his Twitter or X correct,
Listen, my name is
then
Nick
you should
Reichert,
have got the
and
number of
I
followers
support
correct. That was something intentional that you knew what you were doing.
So I got
if you
the
know
size of his
everything
dick
about what
wrong.
he's
Is that what
tweeting,
you said?
Where's the nog?
This is the third dick reference in 13
Third
minutes.
cock reference. Yeah, it's usually what happens when you fucking you're dealing with motherfuckers that love getting cocked, dude. Can you imagine actually like, you know, like you're being interviewed for live murals and you're just like, yeah, dude, this fucking shirt, you know, just could make, you know, adds an extra fucking 13 inches on your penis. You just keep you just keep talking about cocks and this motherfucker is actually trying to interview you seriously, bro. No wonder
are
people
so
think that he's a
back.
gay fish, dude. He loves fish sticks.
well, if you know everything else that he's
This
tweeting,
is
you should.
That's gonna be the
title.
title of this video. Fucking Kanye West X fucking the Middle East X fish sticks.
Pathetic, Sneaker. Honestly, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get.
Do you think he'll come after me just like Caesar whatever? What was I gonna
promote you, Sneeko, and I'm just curious how you, Sneeko, deal with the fact that you are so openly associating yourself
You asked
now
that question a
with
few
somebody
times,
who
and I
seems
mean,
to
I asked you the same
worship
thing.
Adolf Hitler and is pro the Nazis. Do you feel comfortable about that?
No, we worship God. There's a
No,
it's
he
just
worships
pathetic
Adolf
that I'm
Hitler.
here promoting this.
Nay,
We can
nay,
talk about
nay,
how
nay.
He
pathetic it
worships
is that you
Adolf
were-
Hitler.
What's his name? Emerson?
That you were essentially working for Israel up until a couple months ago and
Really?
promoting
When was I
things
working for
like
Israel?
genocide and not pushing back.
When was I
If that's
working for
pathetic
Israel?
to-
See, yeah, motherfucker sounds like Ryan, dude. As soon as you disagree with somebody else, they're always working for Israel. Well, I'm an Israelite now. You're always working for Israel, dude. Like, fuck it. It's so stupid.
If it's pathetic,
Yo, you getting on a list, City
No,
Hawk?
I
Yes,
think
bro, that's what I
Sneeko.
was.
No,
Like
no,
I said, my man Plaza's like, when was I working for
I feel
Israel?
like you've got to respect Piers. Piers has brought
Fucking
on.
just be saying
Piers
anything.
was critical of Palestine, and he was
Yeah, I do
critical of
respect
Israel.
Yeah, he
Piers
literally
had,
was. So, like, what are you even
Bassem
saying,
Youssef,
dude?
Whatever. Like, that's just the first one out. He's had tons of Palestinian voices on
Mm-hmm.
his show. I think probably more than almost anybody else. Am I
100%.
crazy? He farms
that
both
sounds really
sides.
stuck in
Yeah,
your
I
head
think
now,
he's
like-
actually played both sides with
It is. It's
this.
actually gas.
Yeah, he's conditioning you guys.
We're gonna be
to make
bumping that
films
as
behind the scenes of one of the
Yeah,
greatest
it's
living artists,
conditioning,
probably
guys.
I don't know about
the
that, bro.
greatest living artist.
Well, he certainly was.
Point the finger
He
at you and
certainly
say
was a
pathetic
great.
as well.
He was a great artist. Unfortunately, he's become a rampant anti-Semite who adores
Yeah, he
Adolf
is
Hitler,
using his power
embraces
to condition people.
Nazism, uses swastikas.
I'm pretty sure he says he loves
to
everyone.
sell his
I'm not
merchandise.
The next song,
music industry.
dude, the next song that Ye is gonna be putting out, it's gonna have the Hell Let
My
Loose thing.
Struggle.
Yeah, it's gonna be called My Struggle, and it's gonna fucking have the Hell Let Loose thing in the background. That's alright.
No, you're talking about
I-
Etica. That's an essence
right.
march. I used to have that on MP3 on my computer back in the day.
You
Roblox.
fucking hear this guy?
No,
He
it's
fucking.
called.
Listen, in the early 2010s on Roblox, was a crazy place.
I'm not gonna speak for
And you
him, but
recalled Adolf Hitler. So forgive me if I
2010 to
don't
14.
currently
songs are not. I mean,
Are you
everything
just
you're
a
saying
real
in this question is incorrect.
Dude, I was a field marshal.
I don't see
Everything
you
was
like
like
that.
was
Yeah.
The song isn't out.
Roblox.
The song
Yeah,
isn't
bro.
out for one. And
Here's how
two,
my
he says he
political
loves
stance
everyone. He
is.
says he loves Jews. He says he loves Hitler. He says he loves everybody.
But so when he
says he loves Hitler, he
Well,
says he loves
let me
everybody.
ask you, given you're the one sitting there.
Uh-oh,
He said
uh-oh.
Jews were better as slaves. You have to put your Jews in their place
And I was
and make
an
them
official
into
for
your
the IRA.
slaves. You then said make
Great.
your Jews work for you, but watch
got
them
put
as
on
close
trial,
as you
get a bunch of
can.
fucking boys
Whip the
like
Jews.
British
My man
politicians
said,
come to our pub, and we assassinate
Jews
them in
are
the
better
basement.
as slaves. Oh my god.
Who, Nick Reichert said that?
No,
Yeah,
Kanye.
That's fucking insane. Nick Rackett said that.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is he doing, dude?
You comfortable with that, Sneaker?
Look, dude, he's definitely comfortable with that. Look at Sneeko, dude.
You could think it's funny.
Yeah, 100% thinks it's funny. Dude, I'm eating those Sammys I took from Keith yesterday. Not bad for breakfast.
Is he smiling?
Not bad. You hear this guy listening to it in the background, dude? Vai, zai, rai,
It's a banger, bro.
me, zarai. Tan 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 tan. Vai, zai, rai.
No, Ryan,
Someone commented, "Stop recording this. This song's a part of."
Said stop recording this.
It just keeps getting taken down.
I used to have it on
And whip
MP3.
the Jews.
Skype
You
call days,
comfortable
bro.
with that, Sneaker?
Skype was so goated back in.
It's shut
I think
down.
it's,
Skype
I
shut
find it
down.
funny. That's not something that I would do personally. I don't whip
You think it's
anybody.
funny,
I
do you?
don't,
Whipping
promote
Jews?
slavery.
You think it's
Using
funny?
Jews as slaves? You think
I
that's
think
funny?
the
Yeah, you think
context
that's funny,
of
dude.
that is
We were
funny.
all
Yeah.
edgy
I
and
think
then
also
humor.
to
I'm
remove
missing-
any sense of
I'm
humor
missing
from
the
that is
humor. What's the
ridiculous.
humor?
Yeah, what is the
That
humor?
edgy face.
It's. I mean, do you want me to break down a joke for you?
You think it's a joke, do you, about whipping Jews?
It's funny, it's the
Yeah, I'm
biggest
pretty
one.
sure it's a joke
Nowadays,
because
not
I've been here for a couple weeks and he hasn't whipped any Jews.
Really? So because he hasn't actually...
In the middle.
Dude, if you're
Dude,
the Mexican
Sneeko is
guy,
actually-
you're either like a mega, you're either like
This
a mega,
is so good.
like,
Yeah.
Super
We're
not
just
down,
yeah.
going
Yeah,
up.
That's
he
a joke.
he really has.
Yeah.
this is a
Really
banger.
has. But Piers, before I leave, I don't want to speak on his behalf. If you're agreeing
what
that
choice
he's
do we
the
have? You
greatest
said
living
this
artist
thing-
right now,
Well, no. You can't say you don't want to speak on his behalf when he was asking you why you thought that was funny, and now you realize that you made yourself look like a complete retard. And now you want to say you want to speak for you. Oh my.
You set
Dude,
this farce
Sneeko,
up,
bro.
his dick does around, you're the one left.
You know, Sneako's from Long Island.
Yeah, I know. It's more embarrassing, dude.
A lot of
Town is
people,
from?
a lot of people that I
So
know
you're accountable
actually
for
met
it.
Sneeko.
Unless you want to walk away too.
He's from the
accountable, what do
richer
you want to hold me
side.
accountable?
If you
Yeah,
don't want to
you
answer
ban
questions
on
either, you are
Yeah,
free to
he's
stand up,
definitely
walk
from the
away
richer side.
like a little
Well,
sniveling.
you can ask
And, he
questions
went to-
if you have questions for me. Then I'll feel
You
free
know
to
what? Here's
answer
my
those.
question
But
to
just
you.
as
Why
when
is
it
your
comes to
mate?
Ye,
Why is your mate Ye?
is this
such
whole
a-
thing going to be interrupting, or
Why is your
is this
mate
whole
Ye-
thing just
why-
going to be
look,
interrupting? Or
mate,
do you want me to speak
Look,
at all?
you're sounding like Andrew Tate Light, like his annoying
I didn't answer-
little
I didn't
younger
answer
brother we never knew
Damn.
about.
Damn. Plies just called him out on his lore. Who knows that Sneeko used to be like a Andrew Tate wannabe? He was like, you're being an Andrew Tate right now.
Okay,
You saw
doesn't
Mike
work.
hopping on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's done by now.
That's hilarious.
Jesus, man.
I'll just go on that.
I'm playing the best game ever. dude.
Oh, God.
With me, okay? You set this thing
Mafia.
up.
Ugh.
It's obviously some kind of elaborate prank.
Okay,
that you're
your
pulling
team asked
with
me to
your
do
mate
this.
Ye.
If you want to be
But given that
Netanyahu
you-
light on TV,
But given you want to make,
if you want to
Everybody in
be
the
you think it's
chat
all
Portnoy with the
funny,
suit,
it's
I
fine.
hope I'm
Then-
on the
then-
watch list right now.
What do Dave Portnoy and Netanyahu have in common?
Exactly. Asmongold.
Oh my god, I hate that guy.
Yeah, Asmongold's okay. He's alright. He's alright.
I don't know either.
He acts based,
I don't
but
know,
never
yeah.
wants
Sure,
to take
if you want to do ad hominem attacks, then why invite someone on your show? I set this up because your team asked me to do it. I
Yeah.
did everything that I
This is
could. If I knew that this would, I'm not here wasting your time. You're angry
Who's
at
the
me
doctor?
for setting up an interview that you wanted. If you have questions for me, I'm happy to answer
Yeah,
those.
here's
If
my
you want to keep
question.
doing
Why did
insults,
you-
there's no point in me being here.
Why did Ye stand up like a sniveling little coward and walk away before I could ask
There's
him
been like
difficult
a-
questions?
Sniveling
For
little
the
coward.
third time, Piers,
I
I don't know
think
if
I
you have a
actually
hearing
listened to
problem,
that
but I'm
when I
not
was
going to
13
answer
with my
questions on
cousin.
another man's behalf.
Like,
Really?
thank you for
Even though
having
you
me.
set
If
up
you'd
the
like to
interview
talk
with
on
him.
one
Another time, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Okay.
they just
Something from me,
recently
he's a
made it
sniveling little
English
coward.
with AI.
And he's an anti-Semite and a Hitler worshipper.
Yeah.
That's what I would have asked him if he'd had the,
Literal
the
Hit-
balls to
Hitler
sit there
worshipper.
and take the questions.
I don't trust AI.
I'm on an interview somewhere in the city.
And there
I
you
was
are,
walking into my job
proudly
at MetLife back
associating
in the
yourself
day.
with him. Good luck to you, Sneeko.
I walk in, right?
Everyone can see you for what you are. Piers Morgan Uncensored is proudly independent. The only boss around here is me. You enjoy
Man.
the show?
Man.
Only one simple
This lady
thing.
with a
Man.
microphone
Subscribe on
You know,
YouTube
yes.
and follow
That was a
Piers
good
Morgan Uncensored
episode.
on
Would you ever vote
Spotify
for a
and
fucking
That was
AI
some real
person?
quality content. Here, let me link you guys the video.
In my head, I'm like,
Yeah, that was cinema. Let's get it.
do it all for free. Independent, uncensored
I
media.
looked at her and
Oh,
said, no.
man, guys.
Fuck. She
That
asked if I
shit
would
was
vote for
crazy.
an AI. She asked if I would vote for an AI president.
I can't believe fucking they really went through with this. Like that shit just made them look actually fucking stupid. Oh my god. Anyways, that's enough for this one, chat. This video is long enough. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.